27 degrees today. I will take that. I don't think I've been out on this bike in about a month. I've just been so busy. So busy. But so things are quietening down for me now, so thought why not take advantage of the beautiful weather. Look at the amount of tyres I've got. Like, I tell you what, you can't get much manlier than this garage, can you? You just can't. CBR fairings all over the place, a stack of tyres, just WD-40 just everywhere. It's just what you need. It's what you need in life. It is. Get on the Instagram story. Bit of the good old Premises 187 just making an appearance there. Let's go there like that. Time for a ride. Rock and roll. Well, I'll tell you what, you don't half notice a difference going from that CBR just constantly like in race mode, as fast as you can, hard on the brakes, everything, and then you go to this, whereas like I see this now as like my chilled out bike. You know, I just go for a nice little cruise to wherever I want. But yeah, you don't have to notice a difference in the bikes. Bloody hell. See, I've not rode this bike for a little bit, but it's it's like everything about it. The front brake just feels so bad. I know it's not, like the front brake actually has got me stopped quite a few times when I've needed it, but compared to that CBR with the fresh brakes and properly cleaned discs and all that palaver, you come into a corner and like, I'm not even joking, the rear is like in the air and you're like, whoa, you know, the front bars are shaking and everything, and it's such a difference just going from riding that on track to this now, really nice and relaxed. But yeah, it's nice. I enjoy having two bikes because you get the best of both worlds. I get to go and, you know, go to Tesco like I'm doing now for some bloody cooked meat, some ham. You know, got to get a bit of that ham in the fridge. But I absolutely love being on track and just the whole race mode and going as fast as you can and getting better lap times. Love it. I just love two wheels, really, don't I? I love bikes. This bike has been treated really badly lately, though. I feel really bad. It's dirty. It needs it needs its second service, and it needs tyres fitting as well. It just needs a bit of TLC. I think the good thing as well with being like sort of on the track, and you get to experience that, it sort of takes the element of fun out of going fast on the road. Like right now, I do not see any point in going quick on the roads now, you know, because I get all of that out of me on the track. And to be fair, you don't have to do the route I've done and get a track bike. You can happily take this on track, as you saw at Three Sisters, you know. Yes, the rear suspension is probably the worst part about the bike, but it's upgradable, and it's actually manageable as well. It's not, you know, I'm not constantly riding along like, oh my god! Going fast on the road just doesn't appeal to me, I don't think. No, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not going to ride like a granny or anything. But it's more, for me now, I think it's more about enjoying the ride. Bloody hell, lost the front then. Tyre's cold. Right, yeah, what's going on? It's been a while, again, for the MT07 anyway. It's nice to be back. I hope you guys are all good, all well. It's actually, I've got some sad news. So, I think it was last week, my mum sent me like a picture of the news on the TV. She sent it over WhatsApp, and she was like, have you heard about this? And it was basically, got a long story short, a rider had crashed and unfortunately passed away in Snowdonia. Now, at first I didn't think anything of it, because you know, it's what, Snowdonia's about 20-30 minutes away from here. I was just kind of like, oh yeah, it's quite near me, but you know, in terms of distance, and I didn't know anything of it until then. And that was kind of it then. And then I was scrolling through Facebook, and on this MT07 owners page, there was a post about a guy who rode an MT07. He was in this group, who it turned out to be, unfortunately, it was him. Now, I can't exactly say for sure whether he was a subscriber or not. I didn't know him. I didn't know who he was. I've never seen him, and the name doesn't ring a bell as well. Like, usually I get, like, you know, all my sort of my hardcore fans, they'll usually comment quite a lot on all my stuff. I didn't recognise his name, but you just never know, do you? But I do know that most of his friends who are like sort of in this group and ride MT07s are subscribed to me. And yeah, it's just so sad. It's so sad because you could see, obviously I've seen posts from this guy before in this MT07 group, this owners group, and he absolutely loved riding, probably more than me. You know, he was constantly making these videos of him doing burnouts and stuff like that, just having so much fun. And honestly, it's such a shame to see that someone who's so passionate about bikes has unfortunately passed away. I know it's a bit crap to say, but this is kind of what we have to accept, the dangers of riding, especially like I've just been talking about on the road. You know, it may not have been his fault. Who knows? I don't know anything about it, so you know, you can't quote me on that. I don't know what happened either. It might have been a collision with a car, or he might have accidentally just lost traction and crashed. I have no idea. So unfortunately I can't say anything about that, and I'm not going to say the guy's name either. But yeah, it's such a shame. And you see lads and girls left, right and centre who are unfortunately like losing their lives to riding bikes. It's crap. So yeah, if you did know who I'm talking about, and I know a few of you do, I know that. Obviously if you know any of his family or anything, then I pass my condolences on. That's pretty much all I can say, to be honest. I didn't know the guy, but the respect is there. Anyway, to brighten the mood a little bit, I'm going to Tesco to get some ham. Could it be any more northern? Yeah, as I was saying, it's 27 degrees here. There's no wind. There's a few clouds. There wasn't much today, but there is now. That was in earlier on today. And I thought, you know what? I was in work, I was looking out the window, and I was thinking, when I get back, I'm getting changed. What's this geezer doing all over the road? Nutter. Right, so I feel like I've got quite a lot to talk about. There's a lot of exciting things that's happening. I've managed to sort of seal a deal with RST, which is fantastic. I'm getting like sort of brand new gear. I've got the gloves and the boots already, and I've got some sort of Under Armour on, which you can't really see, some sort of like base layer. So I've got these. The gloves, by the way, that I'm wearing now, and the boots. These are the ones I've had for ages. I'm not wearing the new boots and gloves until I have the one-piece suit. Now basically the new gear is going to be just for track only, I think, because these are still in good nick. I mean, yeah, you can sort of see it's starting to flap a bit there, but they're still in good condition and whatnot. So, you know, these are still usable, especially the two-piece as well. The two-piece I'll probably just end up using on the road and save the one-piece for the track. Again, sort of cut a long story short, you know, I've been emailing back and forth to RST, managed to sort out this sort of deal. I went all the way over to RST, which is in Derby, the RST main sort of headquarters, which was, you know, the same place that, for example, Alex Lowe's, I'm getting exactly the same one-piece suit as him. It's the V3 racing suit. It's all made to measure. I'm getting all like sort of the what do you call it, like logos and everything on it. It's gonna look sick, honestly. It's gonna look so cool. The boots and the gloves that have already come already look amazing. Like, I've been wearing them. I should have worn them to sleep in, really. Might do that tonight. It's just, honestly, it's nice. It's nice to sort of have new stuff. It's, you know, I've had these since I started doing YouTube. Before I doing YouTube, and that's like, what, 4 years now? In fact, yeah, it is, bloody hell. I've been doing YouTube for 4 years. Look at everyone on the beach, loving life. Absolutely living the dream. Now, there's some exciting news, but it's not 100% guaranteed yet. But I'm going to tell you anyway, because I don't really see the point in keeping secrets anymore on stuff like that. So, if all goes to plan, and I manage to get sponsorship deals where I need it, I will be entering the last round of Thundersport GB. It'll be the 600cc freshman class, which is in October, and it's at Donington Park. Basically, I've noticed, you know, I've been doing track days, and my times have been pretty decent, and I'm happy, and my pace is good, and it's basically, I've just gotten used to that 600 earlier than I thought I would. And I've met like quite a few people, and they've said you need to go into racing, you need to race. But unfortunately, because I'm so young and I don't have the best paid job in the world, I'm on a good wage for my age. But unfortunately, I can't afford to race myself. You know, I can't afford to pay it all. So I need sponsorship from different areas. Now, by all means, like, this isn't me pleading for sponsorship, and it's not me asking for money, but, you know, if you own a business and you fancy getting your business's logo on the CBR, on the race bike, for a race weekend, then email me at RyansLifeRiding@gmail.com. Just email me, you know. You never know, we might be able to sort out some sort of deal, and your logo will be on the bike. I might do like sort of a... In fact, no, forget it. I've pretty much sold most of it. It's basically the Thundersport GB, for those of you who don't know. It's on television, it's on Motors TV. So you'll be getting TV coverage on the bike, and as well as that, you'll be getting videos of like me documenting my racing. So, you know, it'll be under a marquee or whatever, in the paddock. I'll be talking about how the race is going. You'll be seeing the bike constantly on the screen. As well as that, they have obviously commentary at the races on TV and on the what do you call it, like the speakers around the track. Is that I think that's what you call it, innit? And they'll be talking about me and the bike and the main sponsors and that. So if you know, just sort of cutting it short, I don't want to blab on too much, because I know the majority of you are not interested in this whatsoever. But if you do own a business and you are interested in maybe, you know, sponsoring me for a round, then by all means, please email me at the email that I've just gave. It's on the screen now. It'd help me out a lot. And you never know, it might turn out to be a long-term thing. Oh, love the sound of the Acura. So yeah, that's exciting. So the fact that, you know, I've done a few track days, got up to race pace at both of them, and it's like, right, let's look at maybe entering the last round. Exciting times. I love the sound of this bike though. When you go through streets like this, they're all like enclosed in narrow streets. Ready to see the bike, see what it looked like. Oh, kill him. Come on, keep it up. No feet, no feet, no feet, no feet. Hello there. Look how dirty it is. Oh. I'll get it cleaned up, it won't take me long. Sort that. Very good.